What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised. Is To All the Boys 4 happening? What kind of plot will the potential film follow? Is the entire cast interested in coming back to the already familiar set? Let's find out, shall we? Current status.
Lara Jean Covey.
From Never Have I Ever to Ginny and Georgia to The Kissing Booth and our personal favorite, To All the Boys I've Loved Before, we've had some really good romantic comedies these last few years. The bad news is that most of them are given a conclusion already. We kind of understand why The Kissing Booth was not given a continuation. I mean, Jacob Elordi and Joey King broke up in real life, so we don't expect them to be interested in returning and reprising their roles again. And thankfully, that's not the case with TATB. Let's be honest here, this is without a doubt one of the best franchises that had it all. TATB had perfect storylines, a perfect cast ensemble, and an even better crew that worked behind the camera. This is why fans are dying to know if there's a possibility for us to see a potential fourth film. The popular and successful trilogy started its journey on Netflix back in 2018, with the streaming giant making the first film adaptation of Jenny Han's trilogy of the same name. On February 12, 2021, the third movie, To All the Boys, Always and Forever, premiered. The title itself says that the story is over. This is the conclusion. There are no more books to adapt, and we have to say goodbye to the characters we've been obsessing over for more than 3 years. Shortly after the premiere, actress Lana Condor told Entertainment Tonight that she's really proud of where she left her character, adding that she's hopeful for her future. I see a bright future for her, and I know that she's gonna go off and occupy her space and do the things that she loves. Particularly in the third movie, you see a lot of personal growth from Lara Jean. She went on to say that the end is not about who she's going to pick. It's not about the boys at all. Instead, it's about how the story concludes with fans seeing a young, independent woman who is ahead of a really bright future. But let's look at things from a different perspective. The way the third movie ends gives plenty of space for a continuation. After all, every film nowadays gets a continuation. So if the plot gives you enough space for one, and more importantly, if fans are enthusiastic enough to see one, we believe there should be one. It's that simple. Before we get into more details, make sure you smash that like button if you haven't done it already. Release date.
Around, this is so embarrassing.
Not a chance, Chris.
Since the potential fourth installment is yet to be greenlighted, we still haven't got an exact release date. If Netflix gives a green light to the continuation this year, we might see TATB 4 in a couple of years from now. After all, we all want to see a project that will do justice to its predecessors. So it's better if the creators take their time when it comes to making a proper continuation that will be completely original, since there are no more books to serve as source material. Returning cast members.
On is for it to stand still.
The franchise would be nothing without Lara Condor and Noah Centineo as Lara Jean and Covey and Peter Kavinsky. So if there's another part, we expect them to return and reprise their roles. We would also love to see Emilija Baranac as Jen, and of course, the next installment will have to add plenty of new additions. Who would you love to see in the potential new film? Let us know before we get into details about the plot, surprising storylines.
Dear Lara Jean, you told me to write something memorable?
We previously mentioned that the creators have already adapted the last book of the trilogy, which only means they have complete freedom about how to continue the story. That's if Han doesn't write a fourth novel. But we also mentioned that the third movie left a lot of space for another part. For instance, we could see Lara and Peter during their long-distance relationship. This would be fun, don't you agree? According to most fans, an ideal story for the next part would be if Peter moves to New York for his loved one. In the previous film, we saw the couple struggling while trying to create a better future for themselves. So, based on the plot of the third movie, Peter will move to NYC. The story of the final installment followed the couple as they were coping with college admissions while also trying to keep their relationship as healthy as possible. At first, the female protagonist thought she and Peter would both get into Stanford, him on a lacrosse scholarship, meaning that they won't have any issues with their relationship. This way, Lara planned their whole future together, from college to marriage and even kids. Yes, we know, the fan favorite couple decided to do a long-distance relationship in the end, with both of them choosing themselves first. But how long would this long-distance relationship go on? What will happen to Lara Jean and Peter after college? Fans are in desperate need to see them reuniting, and the only way we could see this is if a fourth installment happens. This way, the franchise could also give answers to the millions of questions the third part left us with. And if we look at how long the long-distance relationship affected the fellow couple from the kissing booth, we really don't know if it's okay for the creators to give Lara and Peter a non-temporary long-distance status. We really hope they did the long-distance only during the 4 years of university. Considering the way the franchise ended, the creators have plenty of possibilities of where to take the story for the next installment. Also, we would love to see more exploration and storylines with the other characters we've met in the trilogy. According to most fan-made-up theories, the next installment should take place in the future, meaning that we need a time jump so that we can see the couple during their final year of college. This would be perfect as such a storyline will prove the couple survived the long-distance relationship. A spin-off is confirmed!
It was fated that we should meet like this.
Hey! Yes, guys, we'll see a spin-off about Kitty. According to Deadline, Netflix is already working on a spin-off of the To All the Boys movies that will follow Lara Jean's younger sister, Kitty, a character played by the amazingly talented Anna Cathcart. I hear the Untitled half-hour romantic comedy series project, now in early development, would follow Kitty, the youngest of the Covey sisters, on her quest to find true love, says the statement. Thankfully, Han serves as a co-writer for the pilot, and Condor told Entertainment Tonight that she thinks it would totally make sense. I think Kitty is truly just a scene stealer. TATB 4 is still possible.
Together everywhere, I will be with you.
The most important things fans should remember is the fact that the lead stars of the trilogy are interested in a continuation. Well, sort of. In an interview with Elle.com, both leads said that they love the idea of seeing their characters about 20 years from now. Noah and I have talked about this, Condor said, adding that she has this vision that Peter just breaks. He has a full mental and physical breakdown. He is like, truly, who am I? The really good news is that Centineo told Variety he'd make a fourth movie only on one condition: if Han writes a fourth book. Variety then shared the good news on Twitter, with Jenny Han replying with a thinking emoji in a now deleted tweet. Condor wrote a reply, "Slow claps around." Sadly, Han deleted the tweet, perhaps as a confirmation that she's still thinking about whether to write another book. A bit earlier, she told Entertainment Tonight that the third movie really is a completion, adding, "I think it's got all the beauty and pain of growing up and all those milestones we get to see happen in the third movie." On a related note, do you guys think the story of Lara and Peter deserves a continuation? Do you have some theories regarding the plot of the next installment? Let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed our video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. As always, thanks for watching.